In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, welcome to the Fact of Life channel by Altaf Bhatti. New videos every week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share your thoughts. South Korea's parliament votes to impugn President Yoon Suk Yeol over military regulation request. In a shocking and phenomenal new development, South Korea's public gathering has cast a ballot to reprimand President Yoon Suk Yeol over his dubious military regulation request. The choice, which has shaken the country's political scene, denotes a crucial point in time in South Korea's majority rule system and raises worries about leader power, common freedoms, and political solidity in the local area. The prosecution vote, held in the midst of heated discussions and mounting public fights, passed with a critical larger part in the 300-part parliament. Yoon Suk Yeol, who got down to business in May 2022, presently faces an unsure political future as the nation wrestles with the ramifications of this uncommon choice. Foundation to the emergency. The political emergency started when President Yoon Suk Yeol gave a disputable military regulation request in light of far-reaching public fights and work strikes. The request, which numerous pundits depicted as draconian, expected to suppress developing agitation originating from financial difficulties, disparity, and disappointment with Yoon's authority. Military regulation, a seldom summoned measure in current South Korea, considers the military to assume command over common administration, including policing legal cycles. The move set off prompt reactions from resistance groups, common society gatherings, and basic liberties associations. Many saw the request as an attack on the majority rule system and a stressing return to tyrant strategies suggestive of South Korea's previous military systems. Yoon shielded the choice, guaranteeing it was important to re-establish the request and safeguard public safety. Be that as it may, the optics of troopers watching significant urban areas, confining press opportunities, and clipping down on open social affairs just energized discontent. The prosecution cycle. Impugning a sitting president in South Korea needs critical parliamentary help. The cycle started with resistance legislators presenting a prosecution movement referring to Yoon's supposed maltreatment of force, infringement of social equality, and unlawful impropriety through the military regulation request. Banters in the public gathering were enthusiastic, with resistance individuals blaming Yoon for sabotaging vote-based organizations. Legislators from the Decision Individuals Power Party, PPP, in any case, contended that the president had acted inside his abilities to guarantee public security. This isn't a period for political advantage, contended one PPP legislator. The president was protecting the country during an extraordinary emergency. Resistance pioneers, then again, pushed back firmly. A majority rule system can't flourish under the shadow of the military, pronounced Lee Jae-myung, head of the leftist faction. In the midst of the charged environment, the arraignment movement got 200 votes, the 66% larger part expected to continue. Public reaction and common society's job. The public's response to the prosecution has been profoundly spellbound. A great many residents have rioted, some praising the public get-together's choice as a triumph for a majority rule system, while others have revitalized on the side of Yoon, guaranteeing the indictment is a politically spurred overthrow. This prosecution reestablishes trust for vote-based responsibility, said Kim Ji-hyun, a college teacher and lobbyist. On the other hand, moderate gatherings have coordinated fights requesting Yoon's restoration. Common society associations assumed a critical part in molding the public talk. Gatherings, for example, the Korea Basic Freedoms Association and Straightforwardness, Watch Korea, censured the military regulation request and constrained administrators to act. Global Common Freedoms Associations, including Acquittal Worldwide, additionally voiced worries over Yoon's activities, further strengthening the tension. Legitimate and protected ramifications. The prosecution presently heads to South Korea's established court, which has 180 days to decide if Yoon Suk Yeol will be eliminated from office. The court will look at the legitimacy of the military regulation request and whether Yoon's activities comprise an infringement of the Constitution. Legitimate specialists stay partitioned over the result. While some contend that Yoon violated his position, others argue that the Constitution gives the president wide powers in the midst of a public crisis. The key inquiry will be whether the president's organization was corresponding to the emergency,
said Dr. Choi Sung-hoon, an established regulation teacher at Seoul Public College. The court's choice will start a basic trend for leader power in South Korea. Assuming the court maintains the arraignment, Yoon will be officially eliminated from office and new official decisions will be held in 60 days or less. On the off.